Hey there hunters, Lord here, back with another Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak set video. In today's video, I'm going to cover an elemental insta-block lance set, which I made a short on recently that garnered some good traction, and since I've had plenty of questions about the set, I thought I'd go ahead and make a full-length video covering that set today. The set, of course, is a budget set with no curious augments, and a simple 3-2-1 slot charm with placeholder skills. This way we can minimize the effect that RNG plays on how well you can make the set, and then you can take the base set that I provide and customize it to your liking afterwards with curious augments. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Now guys, if at any point you find yourself enjoying the video, be sure to leave a like down below, and if you're a big Monster Hunter fan, why don't you go ahead and subscribe for more content just like this. So for starters, any elemental lance will do for this set. Now I've not delved deep enough to give with 100% certainty what the best lance is for each element, but here's a list of what I use. For the showcase, I'll be using the Zinogre lance, and I won't fill in any of the slots of the weapon. That way you guys can see just how easy it is to make this set and customize it afterwards. In the weapon, you'll of course either slot your Elembane deco or your anti-species deco of choice, matchup and weapon dependent. But let's go ahead and move on to the armor. We're going to be starting with the Risen Kushala helmet. Slot in a hard element deco and a level 1 element deco, as well as a tenderizer jewel. Up next is the Nephilim mail, fitted with a Guardian and level 1 element deco. The arms are from Gold Rathian, slotted with a Guardian Plus, Tenderizer, and Cornerstone decoration. Of course, you can change out any of the level 1s here that are not elements to fit whatever you like. The waist is Risen Tiastra. You're going to fit in a Handicraft Plus and Blunting deco. Now, of course, the Handicraft is optional, but as you can see with Zinogre, it only has 10 units of purple, so some of the weapons may need the additional sharpness. Finally, the legs are the Archfiend legs, fitted with another Bludgeoning, Tenderizer, and a Mastery Jewel. Now, like we discussed earlier, the charm is just a 3-2-1 slot charm. Doesn't matter what skills you have on the charm, anything will do. You're going to fit in the final Bludgeoning Jewel, an Element Exploit Jewel, and a Brace Jewel here. Now, after you craft this base set, you should have Element Attack at level 5, then Crit Boost, Weakness Exploit, Master's Touch, Offensive Guard, Wirebug Whisper, and Bloodrite, all at level 3. Followed by Crit Eye and Handicraft at level 2 if you chose to go with the Handicraft plus Deco. If not, your skills may change. Then you'll have one level to Flinch Free, Dereliction, Defiance, Element Exploit, Burst, Wind Mantle, Powder Mantle, and Strife. Now, as you'll notice, we don't have any guard skills. This is because, as you'll see shortly, with our switch skills, we're going to be using Insta-Block. Now this does take better timing than regular guard, but in turn unleashes a devastating counterattack and allows us to use offensive guard a lot more aggressively, and you take little to no chip damage at all anyway, and even if you do, you'll be healing it back very quickly. Now for the Silk Binds, we're going to be going with Insta-Block, Guard Dash, and Anchor Rage as our must-haves on Red Scroll, slots 1, 3, and 4. And for those same slots on Blue Scroll, we're again going to go with Insta-Block and Guard Dash, but I like Skyward Thrust for when you get knockdowns, you can switch to this and do a ton of damage. Now, your switch skills for slots 2 and 5 can be whatever you prefer. Now, it's very important to make sure that you are attacking broken monster parts, as this is the only way that Bloodrite will actually help you regain health, unless of course you've been hit by an afflicted monster, in which case any attacks will help you regain health. But again, this gives you some options for what you can do to get your health back. It's relatively easy to regain health with this set, but don't be afraid to pop a potion if you have to. You'll see many times in the background footage I get hit and get low on health, but I can still regain it very quickly using this set. So now that we've covered the basic set and have that built, let's look at what skills you could look to add with curious augments after making the set. Some skills I personally would add are attack levels 4 to 7, getting element exploit to level 2 or even level 3, getting some extra crit eye to help get close to that 100% crit mark. I think even Bloodlust would be a pretty good shout since we're going to be healing back anyway, and that will help you regain red gauge. You're also going to have Divine Blessing would be a good one for when you do get hit or if you have to actually guard instead of insta-block. Getting some extra Handicraft for some of the lances that you may use, followed by any quality of life skills that you personally enjoy using. The addition of any of these skills should really help push this set further along and make it that much better for you and your hunts. So that's about all I have for this one today, guys. Again, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like down below as it really helps me out and supports the channel. If you're new here, or if you find yourself coming back to the channel on the regular, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're very quickly approaching 10,000 subscribers, and I'd love for you guys to be a part of that. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you all a good day, and happy hunting.